How bad do you want it, fam? How bad do you want it? Look. That's the aftermath. What's cracking, my YouTube family? How is everyone on this lovely Saturday? This is the big update. I am now currently 7 days out, and I have been grinding like no other. This is probably the most grinding that I've done for any prep, and it's because typically when I have started a prep in the past, and I've done 7 shows, typically when I've started a prep in the past, my body fat percentage has been really good. And I explained that, if you guys seen a couple videos ago when I first started. And but what has happened is the body fat has been stubborn this time on coming off, because I started a little higher, which I don't get into numbers. I don't care about the numbers. I get into how I look, and I know I can see, you know what I mean, that the body fat's trying to hang on. And now it's better, obviously a lot better than what it was, but because I'm 1 week out, but I have been destroying it. And the reason I wanted to make sure that I covered this video is because, you know, sometimes if you've never competed and you've never been through the grind of of prepping for a competition, this is real, and it's not all sunshine and roses. I mean, you know, I'm gonna keep a smile on my face, you know, regardless. I love this. I love this grind. I love knowing that I'm coming to the gym twice a day, knowing that I'm freaking exhausted and I'm still here. Look, I'm already sweating, and I haven't even started my cardio yet. I got to do another 40 minutes of cardio. I did shoulders, chest, and triceps earlier today, and I did 40 minutes of cardio today earlier, and I'm back. Look at this place. This place is empty. Empty. I did see my brother, the Codester. I did see the Codester here. He's even doing 2 days. He was here earlier. I saw Abe Legend. My buddy Abe Legend, he's competing next week, Classic Physique. I have had him on the channel before, before he even started prepping. He looks amazing. Hopefully I can capture him tomorrow so you guys can see. And I'll post his, if I don't capture him, I'll post, well, even if I do, I'll post his picture so you guys can see the before and after. But it's amazing. It's awesome to see, because, you know, when it just shows when you put the time, the dedication, the commitment, you know, to something, that you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish in life. And but it takes that commitment. And then if adversity strikes, if things hit, what are you going to do? You know, are you going to say, well, I'll just wait till next year and do it? No, man. That's what's challenging. That's when you have to really lock in, get back on the horse, and get out there and bust your tail, you know. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting it. And I just did, and this is definitely a shout out that I wanted to put on the channel. We talk about, well, here at Military Muscle, we talk about, and Military Muscle Foundation, we talk about the 22, and I know I talked about the Smashing 22 up in Denver, but we talk about the suicides, the veteran suicides. It was 22 a day, which is just crazy. The numbers have dropped down to 20 a day, which is still freaking crazy, but the numbers have dropped. So that means that awareness is getting out there that something's working. something's helping. You know, and any progress moving forward is progress. So that's a positive thing. However, the work doesn't stop. You know, the goal is ground zero. So we're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to preach awareness. We're going to continue to help. We're going to continue to be there. We're going to continue to push people to organizations to help them. You know, keep an eye out, you know, buddy checks, you know what I mean? Touching base with people that maybe you haven't talked to in years, seeing how they're doing. Let them know that you care. Let them know that you love them. Let them know that you miss them. You know what I mean? All of those things. But anyway, so now we had the push-up challenge. For those that have seen the push-up challenge on Instagram, Facebook, people were doing the 22 push-ups. They were doing 22 for 22 days in honor of that. Well, Rob, aka Big Panda, our CEO, has now pushed out, let's do 20 deadlifts, 20 reps of deadlifts, you know, to make a push, just like the push-up challenge. So I just came in, and like I said, I was here earlier this morning. I came in tonight. I did 2 warm-up sets. I warmed up with the bar, and then I warmed up with 135. And then I knocked out 20 with 225, which for me, I'm not a big deadlifter. I have a really bad lower back, so I really have to be careful. So I have to use the Smith machine just to play the safe card. And I knocked out 20 with 225, which is a lot for me, because typically I only work out with 315, and I do usually sets of 8 to 10 or 8 to 12. So that was a lot of reps for me at one time. I've never gone over 15 reps with any amount of weight. So that was a lot, but for the cause, it was well worth it. But now it's about to do 40 minutes of cardio. I just want to give you guys an update. I'm not going to do a physique update just yet. I will give you guys one as I roll into peak week. Now my coach, Mark Anthony, does not believe in peak week, and really, neither do I. I mean, it just gives you something. To me, peak week is more about, which this is something I've learned along the way, because in the beginning, peak week was like super important. But as I've learned and got more experience, I've realized that it's really no different than any other week. You know what I mean? Because it's the last week, and there's really not going to be any major change that you're going to make. However, you can screw it up, because I have screwed mine up in one of my shows. Me and Marls did some toying around with carbohydrates, and yeah, we looked a hot mess. So, but it's all good. It was a learning experience. And we still placed. We still placed, which was crazy. But anyway, that's not the goal. It's beating yourself. And we took a step backwards competing against ourselves. And that was the hard part to swallow. However, my next show I came out super motivated, because I was not going to let that happen again. And it's not going to happen again this time. So, but anyway, typically I would have started my depletion at this point in time. Typically, I start 10 days out from the show, and I'll start depleting. But my coach has me pretty much staying the same. He raised my carbohydrates up on Thursday. It's now Saturday. So he raised my carbohydrates up, which all he did was pretty much increase my rice on my high carb days. And I'm actually, my weight is staying about the same. I'm about 191 pounds, between 191 and 193 pounds I'm staying, but I'm also leaning out, maintaining good muscle. So, you know, I'm learning a lot about my body with this switch, because typically in the past, I've always been like 185, 184 when I've competed on stage. This time I might be heavier. Now, it was one show in Vegas I was about 196 pounds. But anyway, I just want to give you guys an update on how my process has been going. It's winding down. And next week, I'll try to get you guys some footage, maybe some workout footage. It's going to be all pretty much circuits, maybe probably starting Tuesday or Wednesday. But if I can get some, I will. And if not, then I will just capture the actual journey. And I'll tell you guys what's going on. I'll tell you if there's any changes in my eating, you know, changes in philosophy or anything like that. And then we'll go from there. But let's get this 40 minutes of cardio. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I hope you had a great week. I hope you guys are grinding and fighting. Stay optimistic, stay hungry, stay motivated, be positive, and don't forget to smile, okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for all you do for me, for all the support and all the love. and we'll talk soon. Peace.
What's up, fam? Just want to introduce you guys to my girlfriend during this journey. I am on 3 days out, so I'm still doing cardio twice a day, and I do my workout in between. But let me introduce you guys to my girlfriend for this right here. She is my girlfriend and has been my girlfriend for this whole entire prep. So just wanted to make sure I introduce her before this prep is over. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'll try to give you guys a physique update tomorrow. And, you know, still holding on to a little bit of fat. So that means I wasn't lean enough heading into this last week. And that's, you know, it's fine, because this is just a stepping stone for me, and that just is going to make me work harder for nationals. So, but we'll see. We'll see what show day looks like. I mean, I still have a few days to try to burn that off, you know, at least as much as I can. And remember, I always talk about it's you versus you. You know, don't get discouraged by things like that. If you run into a situation like that, just press through, and it's all going to work out. You know, you just bring the best that you can bring. You control what you can control. So I know I put the work in. I was busting my tail. I've been grinding hard, and you know, sometimes your body just fights you. It doesn't want to get to those low numbers in body fat, so it happens. But you just got to keep fighting, you know. And I'm gonna keep fighting till the end, and never quit, man. So I just want to give you guys an update, and give you guys a physique update tomorrow, and let's get this cardio session knocked out. It is now 11 o'clock at night. I just got off work, so work is never done though. So I hope everyone's had a blessed day, and I will catch you guys in the next clip.
It's cracking, my YouTubers. We have a surprise guest for you guys. Well, the lighting's all messed up over there, so I guess I'll do it this way. The last time you guys saw me, I was doing cardio, and I was sweating it up and getting it last night. But my surprise guest, for those that have watched my videos before, a while back, we did a little interview, in a sense. But I was introducing you guys to my brother, Abe Legend, and he was actually in prep, not in prep, kind of, because he had some stuff going on and things of that sort. But anyway, now, this is the end result. How long? 5 months?
Yeah, maybe more.
5 months of hard work, fam, is what you get. And I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can really see the full package. Let's see if I can, there we go. But that's 5 months, and he is actually competing in his first Classic Physique show, and he will be competing in Albuquerque, and it's actually a 2 show. I participated in that show last year. It's New Mexico State and Mid-USA, so it's 2 NPC shows in one, but it's his first one, and with a physique like that, what you guys think? First place. First place.
Let's go.
So, sir, let me just ask you something.
Yep.
What is the biggest thing that you learned on this 5-month journey for this prep? First, like real prep that you were able to kind of stay with and really, you know, commit to and everything. So what is the biggest thing that you think that you've learned?
I think it's consistency and how bad you want it. I think when I did that little prep for the last show, you know, I had my macros, but I was so worried about what can I eat, as far as like, you know, trying to find the cheat way around hitting my macros. With this time, it was just meals, and the meals, I hit them every day, you know, didn't really deviate away from them. And I think it's just because I wanted to make sure that I competed, and I wanted to make sure I stepped on that stage. So I think it's consistency.
Nice.
I really wanted it, and I actually had not very many cravings, not very many days where I was going crazy about food. It's just, I think I was really kind of laser focused this time around.
And you lost how much?
I think the heaviest I got, I was up to like 200. Right now I'm sitting at like was it 158 this morning?
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
we've
crazy.
cut water and stuff. So I just have to come in under 170 is my cap. So we're gonna play with some carbs and see where I'm at. So hopefully there's a lot of wiggle room.
Yeah. And his coach actually watches the channel. So we need to give him a shout out.
Alden.
Our brother Paulden, yes. And I wish I had footage with Paulden. I actually have footage with him on the OG3 channel when we competed. Me and Paulden actually, and speaking of the Albuquerque show, me and Paulden actually competed together in the Albuquerque show last year. That's where we first met. And then we competed again in Sun City in El Paso. So, you know, we competed 2 shows in a row, and then we just became friends and got to know each other and things of that sort. And then we linked Abe up to him, and he's got him on point.
Awesome,
you guys
coach.
see it.
Yeah, awesome coach. I think he has a website now, pauldenfitness.com. So I think you guys can check him out. But awesome coach, laid back dude.
I'll link it.
Yeah.
I'll link
awesome
everything,
guy.
guys. I'll link Paulden's information. I'll link Abe's information, and we'll link his website too, so you guys can check him out, man. So especially if you live in the New Mexico area, I know he does online, but if you do live in New Mexico area and you're interested in competing or even just healthy living, he is a good guy to get. And I mean, you guys, the results speak for themselves. And I know it's a little bit different when you talk about contest prep as opposed to lifestyle, but still, you're still talking about a healthy living.
Right.
And before he went into doing any type of manipulation with water or anything like that, he was more on a healthy living eating. So, you know, that's what's most important, fam. So
Yep.
I just wanted to show you guys.
Yeah.
He's gonna go through his routine, and we're gonna check it out, and then we'll go from there. But thank you guys, and I'll get you guys the results, because unfortunately, since I'm competing in San Diego, I won't be at his show, but we'll get the results, and I'll let you guys know. And whenever I have a picture, I will post it. So, all right.
All right.
Peace.
Gave my name to all of them. Gave my name. And the worst of it all is that I can't keep my heart straight. Keep giving, keep giving. And the worst of it all is that I can't keep my heart straight. Keep giving
All right, fam, I apologize for the long delay, but I did make it to San Diego. I made it safely until Marl's was about to kill us, but I made it safely. We are actually headed to tanning right now. As you guys can see, there's Marl's. We are leaning out. I'll give you guys the backstory on the protocol for eating, and like just some of the little things that we made adjustments to, or our coach made adjustments to for us. And you guys will hopefully get a chance to meet Mark as well. For those that don't know who Mark Anthony is, you will get to meet him. And then we'll go from there. I think we'll probably be doing some training today. I don't know if I'll film. It's just gonna be a light circuit, hitting pretty much all upper body. And then we are going to probably work on just run through our opposing routines, just to make sure that we're, you know, stand sharp, stand crisp, getting used to keeping those abs tight and everything. So, but I just want to give you guys a quick update, let you know I'm safe. We're getting ready for show time. We are 1 day out, fam, 1 day out, and everything is flowing as it should be. So I will get back with you guys in the next clip. Peace. What's up, my YouTubers? All right, I'm gonna catch you guys up. We are now tanned, and well, at least we got our base coat of tan. This process takes a little bit of time. As you can see, Marl's has his tan, and you guys can see that guns are blazing. Give him that strike. Whoa! What is, if I can point it the right way, what is all of this stuff right here, fam? Look at that, beast mode's in motion. So you can see Marl's is ready. I'm gonna give you guys a quick physique update, because I'm not as ready as Marl's, but I am almost there. You guys can see my back and see where I'm sitting at for my back, and then I'll give you guys a quick hitter for the front. Let me flip this camera, and you guys can see the front, and you can see that side that was all loosey-goosey is much better now. So I am ready. I mean, I have no pump right now. We actually depleted water, and so right now we are about to load up some more carbs to just kind of fill in, and then once we start getting some more water in our system, then once we start getting some more water in our system, then you guys will be able to see us probably in the morning. This process, just give you guys a quick breakdown. Right now we're just loading carbs, and this is what we got. We have sweet potatoes, we have rice, and we have a little bit of ground beef, about 3 ounces of ground beef that we've been eating. We stopped drinking our water about 1 o'clock, and that is to try to help dry us out. That's the science behind that. Because for the last couple weeks, I've been drinking 2 gallons of water and pretty much loading and loading and loading water. So what it is you're trying to trick the body to think that, okay, well, I've been getting 2 gallons of water every day. Now, once I stop getting it, that I'm hoping that the body will continue to pee it out, you know, the water that's in there. And then what you're trying to do is you're trying to lose the water that is on the outside of the muscle cell. And that way it gives you that really tight skin, and then you're hoping that the water that you are consuming to help transport some of the carbohydrates into the muscle cell to give it a much more a fuller appearance. When you're on stage, you want to look bigger than you are. That's the whole science and trickery behind somebody. And you also need sodium to transport in as well, and that'll help with vascularity, bring out those veins that everyone likes. So just giving you guys just some tidbits to chew on. But we have a very, it looks like it's going to be a very stacked class. And this is actually, which I didn't tell you guys, this is actually 2 shows in one. There is a military show. What's the military show called?
All Forces.
It's called All Forces, and then we have the Southern California Championship. So there's 2 shows in one, and we actually are going to do both. I'm going to do the veterans. Marls is going to do the veterans. So something cool, which I'm probably not going to be able to capture it because we're going to be on stage, is me and Marlon, for the first time since we started competing together, we get to be on stage together, competing against each other. So that's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. I wish I could capture it, that moment. Maybe we can get Mark to capture it if he's not busy. Obviously, he's a pretty popular guy, so he's probably gonna be getting attacked by people. But if we can, then we will, and then should be awesome. But the rest of the classes look like it's gonna be, you know, stacked. There's gonna be really good, strong competition, which we wanted. Whenever you compete in anything, you always want competition to be good, because how good and what type of measuring stick do you have if you're always competing against people that are easy to beat? You know what I'm saying? You never get better. So, you know, you got to learn from the good and the bad. And regardless if we place or not, we're going to learn something about ourselves, and we're going to learn something, you know, about competing tomorrow and things that we maybe need to adjust or tweak, you know, if we get feedback from the judges or whatever the case. So just letting you guys know, and I will get you guys updated. I'm going to probably try to vlog in the morning. We're going to be up pretty early, typically about 6 hours out from prejudge. You get up, we eat, and you just pretty much start loading carbohydrates again. And you want to, like I said, be as full as possible, or get the muscle cells as full as possible before you get on stage. So, you got any closing remarks there, Marl? Any tips for everybody? You know, Marl's always a man of many words. He's always of many words.
Put on the spot. I'm like,
He's like, But I hope you guys are having a blessed Saturday, or excuse me, I'm thinking Saturday. Hope you guys are having a blessed Friday. It is Red Friday, so please pray for our deployed personnel, their families, because if it wasn't for them right now, you know, we wouldn't have some of the freedoms that we have today, and for those that have fought before us. So thank you for your service, and know that you're in our hearts, you're in our prayers, and in our minds, not just on Friday, but every day. And you guys have a blessed weekend. I will catch you guys in the next clip. Thank you for watching. Peace. What's cracking, my YouTube family? Guess who's with me right now? Mr. AKA Olympian. Look at this. What? All right, I'm giving you guys an update. This is real time. We just got done eating. We had prejudge, and classes were fully loaded. Marl showed me up
So here's the thing. This is the first time that me and Marls was on stage at the same time, and they moved me away from him because they was like, okay, this guy does not have a chance. So he doesn't even deserve to stand next to the legendary Marls. So they moved me. But you know what? We got the one-time opportunity for now, and we're gonna do it again at a different point. But we are now shopping at, we're at the Fashion Valley Mall, and we are filming each other. We are gonna be, well, first I'll tell you guys what we ate. We went to the Cheesecake Factory, and I had a Angus burger. I really didn't splurge because I'm gonna be rolling right back into prep after this show. But I will tell you guys, we did get pretty good call outs. We were called out in the first call out, so that's always a positive thing if you get called out with the top 5 guys. We don't know what our placings are, but somewhere between 2nd and 5th, I guess. But regardless, you know, we felt good. We were energetic, we're positive, we're motivated, and then we're just gonna keep progressing from here. This is a stepping stone for the next step, which Marlon's gonna have Patriots in Vegas, and then I'm gonna be rolling into Nationals in August. So, but we're gonna pick up some clothes because we're gonna probably go out tonight to a lounge so we can chill out a little bit, relax, you know, take this one day and enjoy it, and then get back on the horse tomorrow. But I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I hope everyone's smiling, happy, enjoying life, and I will get back with you guys in the next clip. So our show is over, and we are at Cold Stone, or Stone Cold, and Mark has a cup that is not the standard size cup. I'm getting a mixture of ice creams. I'm getting mint chocolate chip and chocolate chip cookie dough and a Reese cup, all mixed in the same cup. And that is and I have pizza. So post show, and I'll tell you guys what we placed. I'll post pictures so you guys can see the pictures. I was able to get 3rd in Masters, and I got 4th in the Armed Forces Veterans category. So very, very great. Marlon's got 2nd, and he got 5th. And it was a huge show. There was like...
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world.
right, YouTube, I think this is just a small prediction, but I think that I'm gonna have the worst stomach ache in the history of belly aches after I eat this. But I will enjoy this as it goes down. I may not enjoy it if it comes back up, but I will enjoy it when it goes down. Just so you guys know that. But yeah, we did pretty well, and we're very thankful. We're very blessed. It was a great show. 400 competitors, almost 400 competitors, and men's physique was stacked with some absolute monsters. These guys were huge. So, you know, it's a fire lighter for me. It's a motivator because my next one is going to be Masters, Nationals. So I know that the competition is going to be strong like that, if not stronger. So I got to get back to the drawing boards. I got to work on some things. I got to improve some things. And I guarantee you, mark my word, mark this video's tape, that the next time out, I will be totally on point. So, all right, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff, and I just wanted to let you guys know what happened. I'll put some pictures, like I said, and I will catch you guys in the next clip. All right, fam, this concludes the video. It was a great time, a great learning experience. Great getting the chance to meet some new veterans, and just all in all, a wonderful time. I'm very thankful, very blessed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.